Yo, what up? It was 12:36 just now when I looked. Lots of healing today. Sleeping with audiobooks on recently. As a Man Thinketh. Some Eckhart Tolle. Earl Nightingale. And Napoleon Hill. Think and Grow Rich? And as Dale Carnegie. How to Win Friends and Influence People, which is the most interesting. Well, they're all interesting. So what they do is, As a Man Thinketh is just how to live, how to think, how to remove yourself from being a victim. How to see truth in what is. Earl Nightingale and is the audiobook for Think and Grow Rich. Napoleon Hill. That's essentially just how to manifest what you want. It could be money, but it could be money and other things. It could be objects, cars and a house. So those are good. Really enjoying those. And then How to Win Friends and Influence People. It's really the most entertaining right now for me because it's teaching me how people want to talk about themselves. And so obviously I want to talk about myself. I'm on camera like this, right? So I'm just learning to allow space so that they can talk about themselves and focus on asking questions and listening and hearing people and supporting people. So that people will be drawn to me, so that they'll, so we can all get along. I love people. I put up guards because of PTSD, because of injuries, because of trauma. So I'm lowering my guards and learning how. So I did other healing techniques. I did meditation. I did deep breathing. I dunked in the Kaslo River, which is extremely cold, frigid. But I love it. It's a wake-up call. I do little prayers before I do that, set intentions. I smudged myself really well in my house with sage. And hung upside down. I did other cleansing things. That I'll get into later. And took a few medicines, mostly water, today. Although I'm going to see the difference, me and my energy right now, and then I'll drink coffee. And coffee triggers me to want to rap. As soon as I drink some coffee, I'm like, man, I want to rap. But right now, to be honest, I sat down, I was by the water, and I was like, I don't even know about making a video. What do you even say? So coffee I feel the emotions inside of me, which are very uncomfortable, I find. I think they're the ones that I've been suppressing for years. The reason why I drank alcohol, the reason why I did cocaine, the reason why I did, smoked weed and sometimes weed can heighten them. I'm just seeing if that was a person, or is that like a bird in the bushes, I think. See if he pops out. Just down from the Moye, Kaslu waterfront. See where I am. Life is good. The emotions feel, they're really heavy, but I think, they're heavy. It's a new moon. I think that we're setting intentions today. I think the new moon is actually pretty chill, but there was a lunar eclipse and a lot of energies going on right now. A lot of changes going on with the way things are. So, heavy energies, and feels better to talk about it. A lot of people are going to be blaming you for things right now. I don't know if you watch the astrology reports and stuff, but I had people angry at me, and it's their own stuff. If we take it personally, then it shows that it's our stuff. If someone's mad at you for something and you want to get mad back, then your problem is that you're angry. Your problem isn't that they're angry. No matter who they are, you can leave. You don't have to be around angry people. We actually can shut off our brains too. People leave even when they're right there. So you literally you have to be with yourself though. You can't run from that one. So if you're angry, you can't run from that. You got to deal with that. Well, people use drugs and alcohol to try and run from it, but it's temporary. Even if you run your entire life, at one point, it's going to catch up to you. No one wants to hear that. But you can make things better. That's what I've been doing. Systematically, just make things a little bit better. Make yourself a little bit stronger. Eat a little bit healthier. Just a little bit. Microdose. Micro that. Just be improving. More good, less bad. Eventually you take leaps and bounds. So it's July 31st, 2019. Been making a few of these videos today and just getting used to it. Creating content. I want to help people. Learn to listen to people. I think I'm already a really good listener, but you can never, I don't know if there's any, I want to get to the depth of that. It's hard really to listen to people all the way because people are traumatized sometimes, and we don't always want to hear what they have to say. Sometimes what they have to say isn't. I was thinking what's important when we communicate. I tell my story. I speak about me. I go beyond the story even. I just speak about me, my emotions, how I'm feeling, what I'm doing, what I'm working on. Practical stuff. And then you speak about you, practical stuff. What are you doing? How are you doing? And we ask each other questions in the middle. And we can leave out the third parties. We don't need to gossip. If we do, we're just holding ourselves back. Because if we make an agreement that someone is a jerk, then every time we see that person, we get reminded that we said that. Every time. So imagine if you walk around labeling everyone, then everywhere you go, you have to walk into a big clusterfuck of emotions and labels that you label that cause emotions. Creating self-doubt, creating anxieties, creating the need to escape. See, when you're doing good, you don't need to escape. There's nowhere to go. It's painful, you do the work, and then you take a deep breath and you learn. You do the best you can, but you do the work first. All this putting things off. Getting drunk is like instant feeling good, and you feel crappy later. It's putting it off. Cocaine, you feel good now, you feel crappy later. You put it off. When we do Kundalini yoga or meditation, we do the work now, and then we feel good later. How much better? Any better is an improvement, and when we start compiling these, every day we feel a little bit better. Every day I feel better. Every day I feel better. And I tell myself this, positive mantras. Self-fulfilling prophecy. Create your dream. We literally do that. It's not like what if or maybe, we just do. You look at anyone who's accomplished anything and how hard they had to work. These people wake up, set a goal, move on it. Set a goal. You don't think that they're wanting to eat donuts and lay around and, and just, focus on vanity or focus on, lust or gluttony. You don't think you don't think these people have that? That's naive. Because they do. Everyone does. But if you, like I did, I had Epsom salt, take, to calm me down. So that was one thing. So high magnesium, I'm really chill right now. It's not by coincidence. Like, I work hard, I made it this way. Other people won't understand sometimes and be critical of you, and people are critical of you anyways. You might as well be critical of you and you're helping yourself. Because if you're doing nothing for yourself, people are still critical of you. Turning yourself into a worthless piece of shit isn't a virtue. Then people will leave you alone. People pick on mostly and criticize the people who are doing well. It's most of the time. If you start doing well, you start standing out. You want to talk to someone who's been through a lot, who's been judged and ridiculed. You talk to someone who has fortune and fame, and they will tell you all about it. Ask Jim Carrey how much he's probably an exception because he has so much smiles and laughs. Talk to anyone who's in show business of any kind, or anyone who has lots of money and had to work for it. I'm not talking about the people that are given it because their parents were rich. I'm talking about self-made millionaires. How critical others are. It's ridiculous. So that's why people try and take the easy way out. They just drink and cut the corner, and then they talk shit about everyone else. That's all going to catch up to everyone. They're naive. It's totally, everything catches up. Something behind me. Thinking it's probably a bird or something, but of course when I look, there's nothing there. I saw a little baby snake yesterday. That was cool. Just a little tiny one. So yeah, I'll make a bunch of these videos today and keep updating stuff. I'm open to feedback. I want this to heal other people. So when people start asking me questions, and I'll start answering them, and we'll have this as the Q&A as well. Love is what is. I'm truly blissful. I did hard work this morning. Went through my emotions. Hard work. I was bawling my eyes out this morning. Pretty every day. But then I get to feel good after. So I guess that's just how the cookie crumbles. And I ate a box of cookies yesterday and a whole box of cookies the day before. So the cookies crumble. They do. I realize that cookies are my favorite thing. Yeah, cookies and ice cream would probably be a good combo. Like crisps, apple crisp. Oh, yum. Couldn't eat lots of stuff for a long time. I had a lot of allergies or food insecurities, food vulnerabilities, sensitivities, that's the one. Food sensitivities, and they've all gone away. I work really hard on myself to do that, and I want to help people see, and so it's took me 17 years to really cleanse my body that much, but realistically, I went hard into cleanse about a year and a half ago, maybe. So for a year and a half I've been cleansing. I grew up near trail, my lead was off the chart and things like that. I wonder where it's at now. I had a lot of head injuries. I did this because I had to. That's the thing, is that other people have this blessing that life's not that bad, they're pretty chill. I was going to say, yeah, I said it's a blessing, but it's also a curse. I had this curse of being so dramatic and then so much impact and trauma, but then I had to heal. So now I got this blessing of amazingness. So I don't know, I love who I am. I love where I'm at. So I can't even. Sometimes it's hard to think about where I've been to get here. That's why I was bawling my eyes out this morning. It's just like, oh my God. What? What? Yeah. I was saying to someone yesterday, I couldn't handle it. But I guess I could. I'm still here. Ridiculous. Thanks for watching. And thanks for supporting my Patreon page. Peace.